Mr. Secretary, I just want to thank you for your recent visit to your college to announce their award for an entrepreneurship grant. Just curious of what you thought of the J.D. Brown Center for Entrepreneurship.
Very, very impressive and a great model for other colleges.
Did you get to see the NASDAQ Center while you were there?
I saw everything there.
Wow. Yeah, it's impressive. Completely biased.
I also compliment you because they have a very strong president there.
Yeah.
A very visionary leader.
Yeah, she hopefully will be great. Completely biased on my part. I'm an alumni of your college.
Yeah.
Obviously, they didn't have those, the NASDAQ's training center and stuff while I was there, but always impressive. I want to hit on some local government aspects in Pennsylvania. One, the CRIZ program, which was just recently established. Your thoughts to date, and obviously there's been some movement to, I guess, speed up the process, and whether DCD has opinion on whether authorizing the two new ones next budget, or I guess this upcoming budget year, instead of waiting 2 years.
I think the CRIZ program is a great program. I think the cities that are in it are going to see accelerated revitalization. I think it's up to the budget office to decide how many communities we can afford to bring in when, because it does have some impact on the budget. Mm-hmm. But it's a good enough program that I ultimately think, as it plays out, it will become the model for revitalization of core cities moving forward.
Good. Excellent. Since 1987, 27 municipalities have entered into the Commonwealth's Act 47 status, with only 6 designations being rescinded. Representative Ross has introduced House Bill 1773 to modernize and significantly enhance the law. What is your thoughts on the legislation, and will this ensure that municipalities have a path out of Act 47?
Yeah, I think the act does need to be opened up. I think some changes need to be made. I hope our department will have input into the type of changes that need to be made to strengthen the act and to make it better. I mean, Act 47 in itself is a good act that protects communities from bankruptcy, but if it's tweaked a little bit, it'll be even better.
Yeah, great. One final question, municipal pension reform. Obviously, we're dealing with it at the state government level. A lot of municipalities, those legacy costs are the cost drivers locally. Does DCD administration have any stance on municipal pension reform moving forward? Have you looked at legislation? Can you comment on that?
Well, one statistic I learned fairly early on in the job was whenever I met with the city officials at Lancaster, and they're pretty good at strategic planning and charting their future. And they said under the current pension system in the state of Pennsylvania, not one Class 3 city in the state is sustainable. So there has to be pension reform.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Look forward to working with you on that.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Vice Chairman.